type of game you trying to run here?
Ain't no game. I want Meech.
B, we family. And family do whatever they gotta do to protect one another.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love BMF, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today we're going to be talking about BMF Season 1. B-Mickie's loyalty will be tested, especially in this next episode. We talked about B-Mickie's character earlier on in the season. His character description, it states that he is tired of taking orders from Meech and Terry, and he was thinking about, of course, going out and doing things on his own. Hell, Meech even told him that a few episodes back that he could possibly do this based off how things are going within the business. Now in this next episode is about to go down. We're going to see how much of loyalty your boy B-Mickey is going to show. Now make sure you checked out my last video. Of course, we talked about Cash Doll and her being in her last episode of Season 1. Remember, it's just for Season 1, not Season 2. It was her last episode for Season 1. As far as I know, she is coming back for Season 2. And also check out the Episode 8 What to Expect video. Get yourself ready for the season finale. We're going to continue to talk about these different storylines and continue to prepare for this weekend's season finale. Now, let's talk about B-Mickey and Detective Bryant and why Detective Bryant is targeting B-Mickey in the first place. Now remember, Detective Bryant, he wants to make sure he gets Meech. He told him he's going to come for him, and he understands that B-Mickey is very close to Meech. And remember, in episode 2, he saw B-Mickey with Meech when he was dropping off J-Mo. I mean, he looked right out the window. They showed it from his perspective, and you can see him looking, and he saw B-Mickey. Now, this was going to come back eventually. I talked about this, I want to say a few videos back when I was talking about B-Mickey and his gun and everything like that. I knew eventually Detective Bryant will try to target B-Mickey, and I was just basing it off his job. I mean, they was putting a lot of pressure on him. They felt like he was involved with Meech, so eventually I knew he was going to have to choose what he wants to be loyal to. And as of right now, it definitely seems like his job, his career is more important to him than doing business with Meech. So we're going to find out the conclusion of that, but we know in this next episode that Detective Bryant, he will go and he will arrest B-Mickey because he wants some type of information. Of course, he's going to present some type of information to B-Mickey and let him know it's whether him or Meech. And we know he wants Meech. So what type of leverage does Detective Bryant have in order for B-Mickey to give up any information? Now I'm going to tell you right now, I believe your boy B-Mickey, he's not going to make the best moves, but when it's all said and done, I think he will make, the right move. I can see some mistakes happening. I just can't see him going in there just giving up information freely. Doesn't mean he's not going to give something up, right? He's been thinking about this for a long time. So this is why I say his loyalty will be tested. And we know Meech will be arrested as well. So what did B-Mickey tell Detective Bryant? Did he give him some type of information in order for Detective Bryant to go in and say, you know what, we got enough. We can arrest Meech. We can bring him in. At the end of the day, as I just told you guys, I do believe that B-Mickey will make mistakes, but having that sit down with Meech is very, very critical. It's very important. And the more information Meech has on Detective Bryant, the better he can counter and be prepared for whatever is going to be brought his way. I mean, I guess the real question is, does Meech and B-Mickey have that conversation before or after he is arrested? You see what I'm saying? I'm hoping that Meech does not get arrested after he had a conversation with B-Mickey. You know what I'm saying? I really believe that him and B-Mickey may just talk and squash whatever issues they have after he is arrested. Now, we know Commander Morris will try to get information out of Meech, which she's not going to be able to get nothing at all. We know Meech will be good. He's not going to be able to get held down all day. He's going to be able to get out. Detective Bryant, in my opinion, will be pissed off once again once he realizes that they don't have enough. You know what I'm saying? They don't not have enough to get him. Now, this conversation with B-Mickey is very important, as I just told you guys. B-Mickey needs to go ahead and be honest. Information about Kato, you got to go ahead and let this man know. You cannot be caught up with Kato. Kato is bad news as of right now. Just tell him the truth about Kato, Lamar. Get that on out the way. And you need to probably tell him the truth about Detective Bryant trying to get information up out of you. Now, like I said, this can all be before B-Mickey even has a conversation with Detective Bryant. And if that's the case, we're going to find out just how important Meech is to B-Mickey. Is being a part of this family really worth it? As Meech has told B-Mickey, you family. And B-Mickey has mentioned at the very beginning of the season, I talked about this in my last few videos. B-Mickey clearly said that no matter what we go through, we may have these issues, but at the end of the day, Meech and Terry are my brothers. We are family. So B-Mickey said this himself to Kato. When Kato was all over his case trying to get information out of him, he mentioned this to her. And that let me know deep down inside, he knows he needs to be loyal to Meech. And we saw that in the last episode when he told Kato, look, I got to tell Meech. He has to know about this. But Kato, of course, put the gun down. Well, maybe Mickey put the gun down. And from the looks of it, it looks like B-Mickey is going to try to protect her. B-Mickey has a huge decision to make. His loyalty will be tested in the season finale. If I was him, you might as well be honest to Meech. That way, you can go ahead and plot and plan against Lamar. Get him up out of there. And, of course, some of the fan theories are saying that maybe B-Mickey, Meech, they probably do something to try to set up Lamar. And I've seen some people mention that maybe they're going to use the gun that B-Mickey has and try to plant that on Lamar somehow, some way. At the end of the day, we know they need to come up with some type of game plan, because they can't just sit around and let Lamar continue to do what he's been doing. Based off the trailer, it seems like your boy Meech is very confident. He's telling his mom that they don't have nothing else to worry about. So I do believe they're going to be able to handle Lamar, but they also need to figure out a way to handle Detective Bryant. In B-Mickey's loyalty to Meech is everything in this episode. It will be tested, and we will get the final results of what he's going to decide to do. But you guys let me know down below exactly what you think is going to happen. Hopefully B-Mickey does what is needed to be done and protects his family. But I want to thank you guys for all the love, all the support. I will continue to talk about some storylines. We're going to continue to get ready for the season finale airing this weekend. It is about to go down. But thank you guys for all the love, all the support, and I will catch you guys very, very soon. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.